Hello, everybody. This is Mario Linares, and I'm broadcasting from Rio de Janeiro. And I've got my colleagues in Nancy, France, and in Montreal, Canada. We are at the École de Chirurgie de Nancy, Lorraine, and we have the pleasure to have here Dr. Florian Kongoli. And I'm going to ask my colleague Nick, who is operating the camera, to show Dr. Florian Kongoli. And uh, we have with him we are at the Virtual Hospital of Lorraine. This is an innovative educational platform that has been designed to educate and train students in different areas of health professions and to allow professionals to prepare surgery interventions. The areas concerned are in medicine, pharmacy, orthodontic, and sport medicine. Based on numerical simulation and digital techniques, the platform is equipped with 6 simulators that will visit under the guidance of Professor Tran Nguyen, who is greeting Dr. Kongoli. And now with him also we've got Jean-Dominique de Courvin, professor and member of AOS, and Professor Jean-Marie Dubois. So we are starting the visit now, and everybody's getting
We
ready.
are really very happy. The School of Surgery, I am the co-director of the School of Surgery. For this place, we have built it for 15 years. It's now become one of the biggest center of training for surgeon, young surgeon, even now, surgeon. And we are the one of the biggest in Europe right now for robots. And you can see, we can take the lead third, and you can see the development of training for robot training here.
But surgeons are trained as after the general, so after the
Right.
this is specialization.
Yeah,
Okay.
when they are specializing, so they can come here for training. But we develop more and more now for specific training. For example, in robotics now, a lot of people, they are already working in the hospital, and they come back to learn new technology, new
So
technique.
that's called continuous education.
Continuous education. That's
Okay,
right. We
okay,
have robot, but we also have everything for interventional cardiology to put the stent to repair, inside the vascular system, and that's what we're doing here.
So you are among the best in the world in terms of robotics, virtual
In
medicine.
Yeah, in
If we
robotic,
understand.
we are right now one of the biggest in Europe for robotic training. We have three diplomas for. We are the only one who have provided three diplomas for robotic training. Basic, uroscopic, digestive, and we're going to open in the next few years for cardiothoracic surgery, robotic surgery, but also for others like.
When we say robotic, is assisted robotic by humans, but it's 100% robotics.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. The word robot is not right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's assisted by
Assisted.
human.
Yeah.
But right now, some of indication they can do it.
But any degree is good.
completely.
Any degree is good.
That's right.
So we
that's
go
right.
toward 100% if possible. If possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
So let's make a tour
Yeah,
together.
sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So we show you first some simulators,
Mm-hmm.
endoscopic simulators, arthroscopic simulators. We have right now the people here. We can talk about never the first time in the patient.
Oh, okay.
So because they don't have the right to work right away in the patient, so they come here. Everything outside the ruin patient is simulation. So here we have numerical simulators, computerized simulators. We have animal models. We have cadavers. So you see everything for simulation here.
Excellent.
We
That's
have
why
the
we're here.
only one center, the only center in France that can provide every type of simulators.
Oh,
yeah,
excellent.
Every type of simulators.
So it will be a very interesting tour then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Please.
let's go.
Let's go by this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, please. So this is the first simulators wing. So you have here arthroscopic simulators. Doing arthroscopy. You have here for celloscopy, and we can show you some. So you can try. You can try.
Yeah, sure. I can try myself. That will be interesting.
Yeah, Chris. He's an engineer, training engineer here. So he can show you how to work with the simulators for celloscopy.
Okay.
So this provides everything like a real patient. So you can go there and you can work how to.
So we are speaking still surgery.
Yeah.
Surgery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still surgery.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris. Let's do it.
Maybe we can try this one.
You can try the other one.
Tu fais un truc un peu avancé avec, tu vois, avec, tu vois, oui, voilà.
What?
Comme ça, juste pour la photo, c'est plus joli. Hein?
What programming language? These are programmed here?
No,
are
this is
subcontracted?
Completely, provided by the provider.
The provider of the one that produces.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. So the simulators show you the situation in the real patient. And then after they show you how you have to work step by step, and how to handle the devices and how to process in the indication.
So it's a guiding process.
A guiding process step by step.
Step by step. Okay.
And the simulators is good because everything you do is recorded, and they give you only objective parameters.
What you have achieved, what you have not
that's
achieved.
Right.
Or
so
if we forgot a step, it doesn't allow you to forget something.
So that's very good. It's like in aviation.
Yes.
So everything
like,
is recorded, and briefing.
Black box.
Absolutely. And so you make sure that everything you do is good. Let's try it.
So you can work alone or with a surgical team. You are the surgeon and 2 assistants. Now we will work alone. So you have to confirm. So you have to position your patient. The gravity also worked inside the simulator. You can see
you can change, okay.
You see the organ moving.
Okay.
So you move this one just like you move the patient.
Okay, I
just
understand.
to make sure that everything is good
for
the patient.
Now you can put your trocar everything.
You can change. You can change, okay.
And after you have to go inside the patient.
So you are inside the patient.
So you can change the focus.
Yeah. You can move. Yeah.
And now you have to work
on
this area.
That's very good.
Yeah.
That's
really nice because they reproduce the real,
Now
this
my lens is dirt, so I have to go out, clean up,
and to go back. Just like in real life.
In real life.
Yeah. So you can try it. You can play it. You can move it. You can you can move it.
That's a good experience.
So you have a 30-degree optic.
So where should I go here?
So
But where is my this lens? Is you don't see the position of the lens. Where is?
You see here.
Oh, you see there. Okay. So you see where you are there, and then you can move here. What you can move? What you can do here?
This is the focus, and this is the optic of your.
Okay.
You have a 30-degree.
Oh, okay. So you go this way. This is an angle.
So you can explore.
And the focus is this one.
Yeah. Where is your system?
Yeah.
For example, here. So you have the.
What is this one here?
So let's try to cut or to clip.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, okay.
So you, for example, if you want to remove this one, and so you make the clip, and then you can cut it, and it show you how to do it.
Okay.
First,
Florian, is your patient still alive?
the lens.
I do not know. I have to ask. Yeah. Let me see. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So this is good for students.
No,
because
it's
they
very
can
good,
learn,
actually.
They can repeat,
Actually, it's very
They
good.
can make
Yeah.
mistakes. There's no problem. They can
So-
type how to do it.
And how you cut it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're like okay.
Yeah, normally you go, you come back. With this.
But you have two like that, the same. Oh, this is a.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a different.
Yeah, this is the ring system.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yes, yes,
This
yes,
is the
yes.
ring system.
Okay.
So you see that? So you go inside and you cut it. But this is simulators. You can choose, your devices here. So this is the scissor.
Okay, you can choose. Okay.
And so he can make a clip here, and to make sure that when you cut it, there's no bleeding.
Yeah, that's what was my question. What happens with bleeding?
So this is the clip. See, he pushed the clip in, and then he clip it. Okay.
No,
And
just take this.
You
Take
see
this.
that this clip it.
And now I have to
Take
reload,
this. Nick is very important because he's cutting this part.
Now I have to reload my stamper. Now you can see the clip.
Oh, so you put clips first in order to avoid bleeding.
You only put, the
Yeah.
clip in two
Yeah.
sides. Make sure that when you cut it,
Yes.
no problem.
Yes.
And so now you can dissect it. Yeah.
So this way you avoid bleeding. But do you need to link them together?
Yeah.
And then you can link them together. You can bring them together. Oh. And you can do it all with this.
This is good because it's very close to reality.
Yes, I see.
Yeah.
But,
For now. Yeah. The clip in. And so you want to cut it.
okay, I would like to do that.
Yeah, you want to cut it.
Yeah, let me do it.
So now you have the scissor.
Where is the scissor? Oh, the scissor is this one.
No, it's already you just have
Okay.
to insert.
So yeah. You can see your right, and you can go there. Between the two clips.
This one you can
Rotate.
rotate your
Rotate. Okay. Rotate. Which one I should cut?
this one and this one.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Individually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between this clip and this clip.
This one here.
This is the binary duct, the second is the artery.
Exactly.
It's it needs some practice.
Yeah, you should. Okay.
And then cut.
Yeah.
Oop. I moved a lot.
You have to stay very stable.
Stable. No, yeah. I don't know. Here?
Yeah.
Good. Oh. But this is not bleeding.
Now it's a cystic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what? Then
It's for the mind.
The other one.
this one here in the middle.
I think I.
So I already got a good practice.
Yeah, that's right. You can put it down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Wonderful.
Wow.
My clip was bad place.
So we can call the family now.
Yeah, that's good.
Trying to do our best.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, wonderful.
Excellent. Very interesting.
Okay. And so we can show to also let's take the tour.
Okay.
Get back with
Okay.
the arthroscopy. Okay.
Okay.
Let's,
Merci.
let's keep going and we get back with the arthroscopy.
Okay.
On va rester là, on va faire le tour et puis on va montrer l'arthroscopie comme ça vous regardez. Yeah, please.
Yeah, the first degree of surgery.
That is interesting.
Yeah. So
So I did
right
that's my
here-
first surgery.
Yeah, right here. to have, these simulators reproduce exactly the patient with infection.
Okay.
So when they have infection, so you have, the occlusion of your, artery, and then you have to insert a stent inside to dilate it. And so the people working with this, and this is very good because it's reproduced the real patient, and he can show you a little bit how to work with this. It's very beautiful. Yeah.
So it's exactly like in a hybrid room, you have to using X-ray if you want to have a dynamic image.
So this is X-ray continuous.
X-ray.
Continuous. I understand, but this is continuous
Yes,
X-ray. Is this done normally in live? They do continuous X-ray or no? This is only for the simulation.
No, nobody. You do X-ray, with a short time, with the,
just once, just once.
But here, when people are working here, they can learn how to do it.
I understand.
Otherwise, if they have to do it with the green system, they receive a lot of problem with this. So very safe to work here. First, and secondly, this one is very nice because you can take the scan of your green patient that you're gonna operate tomorrow. Okay, you put it in, and it reproduces your patient. So you can do
So you can actually do it the operation before real one.
Absolutely. So it's very safe.
So you do the virtual
Absolutely.
one, and all parameters of the patients are the same
It's the same.
because they are input in the system.
Yeah. You have here, for example, you have stenosis of the patient. You can identify where exactly, and you can insert exactly the patient. The patient, you do it. You just open here, the femoral artery.
Okay.
And so you put the guy like this. The guy goes very far, and go to the
we see it.
You see that. And go to the heart, and so, he gonna check it, and he gonna, make the images to show where is the coronary artery, and is there, where is exactly
the blockage,
stenosis, and to mount all the stent system.
So it's a melting process. You melt the stenosis, you melt the blockage, or I heard it.
No, you're not melting. The stent is completely.
I know, but so you're with this. Yeah. This is practice to put a stent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Practice first to identify it, to know, to identify where is the problem.
Okay, where is the problem? Where to put the stent?
Where to repair.
Okay.
How to put the stent, because they need, some. You see, he's doing coronary grafting. So with OPAC, solution, and so he can identify where is exactly the stenosis. So you have the heart. So
what is what are the parameters?
You have the outside here.
Okay.
And so you have here, the ostium of the coronary, left coronary.
But how you identify the problem? What are the parameters to tell you that where it is the blockage?
Yeah. He's going to show.
Oh,
you.
okay.
He's going to show you where the block is.
You can see different types of lesions.
Yes, that's right. There's many of different, situation, and then you can have 1, 2, 3, and more lesions.
Different types of stenosis.
Up here, you can show the
stenosis.
You see the stenosis?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's not dark.
It's not profuse. Yeah. So this is the stenosis, and then after, and so he can go there, or exactly there, to make a good position.
But how you are able to follow the vein? How you are able to go without damaging the walls of the vein?
Yeah,
The wire is angled, so you don't push through
yeah.
the ortho.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is no risk you can damage the arteria.
Yeah, no.
And where is the stem?
The stent should be at this place.
Okay. Oh, so you are based on the length.
Yeah.
It's a guide.
Okay.
And everything is numerical. So he just put in and he has the stamp.
Yes. Okay.
So I have to choose first my
The length.
the length in my stent.
But when you put the stent, you're going to go back again, or it is automatically going back there and putting the stent?
Now I have to inflate.
Yeah.
To inflate, meaning.
You have to put the stamp.
Oh yeah, put the stent and then inflate the stent. Okay. No, but I meant the process of putting the stent, then it is automatic, or still you have to go back again?
You have yourself.
You have to go back again.
No.
First you measure it, then you go back again, or?
No. You have your guide. You put your guide.
Okay.
So your guide, you know exactly where is the lesion.
Mm-hmm.
So you mount it again with another,
Also internal.
And you go there and you make sure to position very well there.
Okay.
And then you do it by your hand.
Okay.
And then
So you go back only once.
Yeah, it's understanding.
Okay.
You put the stand there, and then now you make sure they stand there, and now he do it by hand. So you make the inflation here.
Mm-hmm. What is the principle of inflation? Is it liquid? What's the principle?
Just pressure.
The pressure.
Oh, it's just a pressure?
The stand is like this.
I mean, it's a
so
water.
You put the pressure inside and the stand.
I know, but what kind of pressure? It's air? It's what?
Air.
It's air. Okay.
It's like a balloon.
Okay, it's like a balloon. But it's air. It's air.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's dilate.
Yeah.
Wait, and now
So the stand is inside.
I deflate the balloon so I can
remove everything.
Okay.
And the stand keep in place, and now we make sure that
Okay.
everything
It's
is
not blocked anymore. Yeah. And this is the same company? No, it's a different company that are doing that.
It's a different company.
Yeah.
You have, for example, right now, Medtronic, you have Edward, you have many type of stuff.
But what language, computer language they use for programming? You don't know.
English.
No, computer language. I mean programming.
I think it's C object, but I'm not.
C object?
Yeah, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah. No C++, no C sharp. No.
Yeah, exactly. C object.
C object. Okay.
And here.
Okay. Good job. Bon travail. Voilà. Donc, c'est mieux de prévenir que de venir ici.
So you have here simulators for implantology and dentistry.
Okay.
So you have the patient, 3D patient appearing here, and so you are wearing the 3D glasses.
Well, appearing, this is visual.
Yeah.
This is okay. Understand.
You put in, and so you see the patient, and you can, you can do your stuff here.
Okay. This is still the same principle. You are teaching yourself before doing in the real life.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And you are putting in the model the real patient parameters.
Yeah.
This status.
Every type of patient, every
yes.
Yeah.
So you put in before, and it gives you a simulation, and then you do basically the procedure virtually before doing it the real person. So that's the same principle, like that, like there. Okay.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
So we have here. So you can try after. This is a fly simulator.
Fly simulator.
Absolutely. This is
it's the same principle.
Yeah, we have a collaboration with the army, the French, aviation army. So they come here, and you're gonna fly. You can take off. Yeah, please.
Go there.
And so why we put it here? We put it here for the team training. Because when you want people work together, reproduce, the operating room, and you have to play the role of each other is completely difficult. If I ask you to play the role of nurse or nurse, you're not comfortable to do it.
Exactly.
So we for the team training, we bring people here. We teach them how to fly. Okay, everyone can fly.
Yes,
in
correct.
20 minutes, everyone can take off.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and so surgeon here, nurses here, and then we have training session in the sky. They have to follow. They have to talk together, and then after the switch. So everyone can be the leader. Everyone can play the role of supporter.
Correct.
And then they we record everything, and it's very
my question is, because that's a very interesting point for me. So we are in medicine, and then we are doing practice in flying because they are similar.
Because,
why
because
flight simulation?
Because in flight industry and in the medicine, it's the same risk.
That's what I think is very similar.
So very similar. So the Army Aviation have developed simulators for years. So now you know that when you go to the flight, you never ask the name or the pilot.
Yeah.
You don't care. But when you go to the operating room, you have to know who is the operator.
Exactly.
Because the risk that in medicine they did not take seriously the risk for the patient. So why now we put simulators in the top to do very in a similar way to.
So basically, is virtual training.
Absolutely. To make sure that everything is okay. And you have to certify and recertify. For example, surgeon, like pilot, they go every routine days, they're doing this. But a lot of specialties they don't work with. They have to go back to certify that they can still do it. And so why they are sure. Everything they do is sure because they repeat it. Even they don't meet it in the real life, but they repeat it.
So the procedure is similar in flight simulator and in the human body simulator.
Yeah, that's right.
And basically, having this flight simulator is training the general concepts.
Yeah.
But you do this before going to the human body simulator or after?
They do it, specialty first.
Okay.
And then when they want to work with team training, they come here.
Team training. Oh, this is team training.
Team training.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
This is team training. How to work with nurses, how to speak with them, because normally, in open surgery, I can see you. It's like in our life. I can touch you and say, okay, I'm sorry. You don't care. Okay.
Yeah.
But take an example. You drive a car. I'm driving a car, and we are close like it. We just to each other, right? Because we don't have the habit to talk without distance. Now surgery become more and more distance.
Yes.
The surgeon does not really see the nurse, and vice versa.
It's virtual.
So you have to talk. You have to talk. Just like the pilot, they don't see each other, they don't see the base. So they have to talk.
Okay.
And they have to make sure that everything is okay. They check it.
So basically, communication.
Communication. Very important.
Team communication.
Team communication. So they're gonna fly. We teach them how to fly. They have training sessions in the sky, and then they have to talk to to each other. I'm going there. I'm going there. You have to do it. You have to do it. Make sure that everything is understandable, and everything is.
This is very interesting. Jean-Marie, I think this is very interesting because this is a link between engineering and medicine. The principles are the same. It's very interesting.
So we can take a tour and we get back to fly. Okay.
Okay.
It's time to get the fly out of
the. To warm it up.
We save time. We have many enough things to see. Yeah. Please.
It was very interesting. This was struck me because that was my concept. Everything is linked. So
why people come here? Because we put a very good concept for training here, not for only personal training, but also for the team training. we make sure that
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
is good.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
when you go to operating room, you're not alone. You have to work
Yes, it's a team.
Everything is have to be.
And actually, you see only the eyes.
Yeah.
You don't see the other. Bonjour.
This is my office.
Yeah. Looks like my office.
Just like
Yeah, well.
So this is one of the others, training, lecturing room.
Okay.
And now you go into the green operation.
Uh-huh. Why it's called green?
Because they work in patient in
Oh,
animal.
green.
So we have greed.
Green.
No, not green. Greed operation.
Greed. Non. C'est quoi en français?
Et ici, on va vers les vrais.
Oh, les vrais cadavres. Cadavres, oui, 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 ok, c'est bon. Oui.
So, take a look first here. This is area for microscopic, hand surgery. With these people working, it's a very advanced. So
what kind of surgery is it? Just
plastic surgery.
Plastic.
Hand surgery.
Okay.
They learn how to repair, tiny.
And still is virtual.
Yeah.
Everything is virtual.
No.
Or this is real now.
This real.
This is real. Okay.
This is real. This is real.
Okay. So we are now in the real part.
Yeah. This is real things. No,
What kind of sample do you use?
So they work with the rats.
Yeah.
Small, and they learn how to make anastomosis for tiny nerve, tiny little artery vein. They learn how to do it because when you have, for example, if you have your finger, just take it out and you have to put it in, and then you have to repair nerve by nerve, artery by artery. So this is a very tiny, very small thing to do, and they learn how to do it.
Wow, that's but learning with cadavers. So
to make sure that the blood is good, they're working with rats, with small animals.
Oh, rats. Okay. Alive. Okay.
Yeah, because you make sure.
Yes, there is no blood. There is okay.
If you don't have no blood, you don't know if your skin is good or not.
Real conditions. Yes.
Real conditions. Yeah.
And this is the same, basically, all of them.
Yeah. The biggest, places for microsurgery in France.
So you are the biggest microsurgery in France.
Yeah.
This is as a university, or this is a real practice? A real practice. So it's university hospital.
Yeah.
Correct. Both. So you do them both.
Yeah. So this is devices for ophthalmology. This is a device for ophthalmology, and you work with for repairing your eyes. Yeah. We have many of options to repair. So yeah, come here for arthroscopy in the real life.
Oh.
Yeah. Professor Thierbaud, he's director of the School of Surgery.
Bonjour, enchanté.
Nice to meet you.
Dr. Kongoli. Dr. Kongoli sees many of our mission here. He's a scientist, but he's industrial, and he opened now a foundation to promote everything in healthcare.
Science and engineering.
Very important man in Canada. So he came here yesterday. He received, the gold medal from the Nancy mayor.
Okay.
And so
I am the director of the School of Surgery. So I'm an orthopedic surgeon and professor at the University of Marseille. And now we are teaching the surgeon for the arthroscopic technique.
Okay.
And this morning we work on the suture of the meniscus, and we use a cadaveric model.
It's a model.
Yes,
it's not real.
No, it's real. It's real. It's a piece of cadaver.
Okay.
Yes. We have different different way to teach this technique. We can start with the simulator, as you can see on the left. This guy is a younger surgeon, and he's doing the exploration of the knee with the simulator. We can work on the cadaveric model. This is this model is very close to the real life.
Yeah, but cannot be closer than that.
For us, it's the last phase of the step. Yes. Yeah. We start with the simulators, and then we can go to the plastic model.
And then here is the last one.
Cadaveric model, and then we can work on the patient.
And they are following. Can we see that?
Yeah. You can see that. So you go inside, the arthroscopy.
Vous connaissez professeur Jean-Marie Dubois? Vous connaissez, je pense.
Tu connais? That's what you see exactly when you go to the real. Let's say the real one. So they learn how to repair. So when you have some difficulties, with the business, and they have to go inside to repair the unit.
And the water is part of the process?
Yeah, they are internal. They are certain.
No, the water that follows.
Yeah.
It's because they need water.
You need to watch all the time.
Okay.
When you go inside, you have to watch all the time.
Okay, it's circulating to. Okay. Merci beaucoup. Merci.
You see many aspects of simulation.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Numerical simulation.
Impressive. It's impressive. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Oh, this is the same.
Yeah.
Well, the concept. So the concept is always the same. So doing it's practicing like you are practicing flying a plane.
Yeah. Exactly. So here you have many of this room for teaching, lecturing. This is now the lecturing room. They are vet surgeon today. We have vet surgeon too. They come in here to work also for vet surgery. And so we have here simulators for robots.
Surgeon.
Yes, robot surgery. This is simulators for robot surgery. So we can see the robot first, and then if you want, we can start to show you how to work with the simulators.
That would be very interesting. I don't know for you, but because you're right, Jean-Marie. This is c'est très intéressant. Et nous on a réservé combien de temps ici? 1 heure, hein?
Encore un quart d'heure.
Oh. Hein? Oui, okay. Okay, but we can stop and we can continue with after 1 hour. Just to have to start. Non, lui, pour lui, il va aller toute la semaine.
This is the real operation room for doing what you did with for stent. Okay. So for the stent, you have to put the patient in.
Okay.
And you have to make the fluoroscopy to make sure that everything that you can see, and then you work with it.
So you see on the screen there.
This is real. This is real. One of the nicest hybrid system we have here in France. This is more modern than what we have in the hospital.
In the hospital, okay.
Oh yeah.
So, but the screen there is to see everything, correct?
Yeah.
This is a LCD screen, like a TV. Okay, LCD.
Yeah.
Okay.
The light protection for the X-rays.
Yeah, because they do the green X-ray.
Yeah, the X-ray source is the box below the table. And the detector is above.
Yeah.
It's kind of a CCD.
We can show him the green robot, and so and then after working a little bit with the simulators. Okay.
Yeah, that will be very interesting.
Yeah.
But if it goes 1 hour, you can communicate it with Mario. If it's more than 1 hour, we can do a pause of 5 minutes and we restart. Because, sorry, we have 40 minutes. We can go up to 1 hour. But if he needs to stop, he can stop for 5 minutes and then can restart because this is very interesting.
Yeah.
This is impressive for me. Not only because it's surgery, but because it's a link with other non-medical applications. And this is how it should be. This is the.
So we want to show you the green robot.
Okay.
Assisted robot. Okay. So, on prend la chaise là, So you're gonna see.
Okay.
I'll show you. Okay. Show you first. So
Okay.
normally, the surgeon come in here, and these starters can be here or can be in your place in Canada. Is the same.
Same, because it's virtual.
Yeah, but no, it's not virtual. This is a green one.
Oh,
You
okay.
can control from here to here, or from your place
To
everywhere to
anywhere.
here.
Okay, understand.
So you
So it's
for
both
example,
ways.
yeah,
It's both ways.
yeah.
Dans les deux côtés.
Distance, because you can use just like you're doing now. You can use the Wi-Fi system to control that. So the surgeon just stay here with joystick here, and with the joystick he can go here and to
Control the.
to control here. So you're gonna do it. Okay. You're
Okay,
gonna do it.
okay, good. That's a new profession for me. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, well, this is the unified science.
This is
So you have robotics, you have medicine, you have.
cost a lot of money.
Yeah, sure.
This one is about 2 million euros.
And who is the producer of that?
So this again.
There are many companies. No, who is the producer? Which
Our
company?
producers is institute. Institute is the only one now.
Oh,
Institute,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
The robot called Da Vinci. Da Vinci system. Da Vinci surgical system. But the industrial, the company's name Intuitive.
Okay.
Ah bah, il va plus le faire. Il va brancher. Il va plus brancher les outils et vous pouvez travailler avec les outils.
Donc, ça peut être commandé partout dans le monde si vous avez ça.
Comment?
Si vous avez un appareil comme ça, vous pouvez commander ça partout dans le monde.
C'est ça.
Et le lien, c'est
lien,
quoi?
c'est
Internet,
Internet.
c'est data.
Internet.
OK. Est-ce que vous avez besoin d'un... OK, c'est pas en anglais. En français. In English. So you need a special network or normal...
No, you need a special network. Because you have to make sure that
everything
is okay. The flush is good. So you have.
So it's a cable.
Yeah.
No wireless.
Because when you're doing this, if you have some delays, not good.
No.
So you have to make sure.
Because especially we are in a different country, and you're.
For example, 20 years ago, they do it. They do the operation from New York to here.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, from New York.
What's the delay?
It's good. It's work good, but the French. How can I say that?
En français. C'est quoi en français?
En français, la France Télécom.
Okay.
Télécom spend a lot of money to to securize
the network.
Yeah. The plus because it costs a lot of money, but they do it. We can do it.
So it's a special network and no wireless. No wireless.
So, ça fait combien de temps là? Ça fait 40 minutes, c'est ça?
Non, je sais pas. 45 minutes, on a 15 minutes. C'est probablement... Non, nous on peut couper. Si on a besoin, c'est très intéressant. On peut couper, il peut avoir un peu de pause dans 5 minutes. On peut recommencer. Ça, c'est très intéressant. Pourquoi? Parce que tout notre travail a été concentré dans unifier le domaine de sciences. Pour nous, il n'y a pas de chimie organique, inorganique, physique. Sont tous, on a divisé ces choses-là à cause de notre ignorance au début. Mais ils sont liés, on le voit ici. C'est tout ça ici. Donc, il n'y a pas vraiment de frontières. Donc, il faut savoir tout.
L'avenir, c'est ça.
Oui, c'est ça.
L'avenir, c'est la survie.
Oui, ouais. Donc, vous devrez avoir une connaissance générale pour les robots, pour le Wi-Fi, pour les commandes, pour tout. On ne peut pas dire que, OK, moi, je fais juste ça. Et je ne m'en fiche pas des autres.
Vous pouvez voir un Brice ici, il sait tout faire.
Ah, j'ai pas compris?
My training, engineer.
Okay.
He can do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's an engineer, not a doctor.
Yeah, he is engineer, but he teaches doctors. And he teaches doctors.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, probably he can do the operation better than a doctor because he's.
Of course. I think so.
Yeah. Or he can learn fast to do a real operation because he.
Yeah, he knows everything.
So,
He knows how to
so,
do it.
so the future is the operation can be done better by an engineer than a doctor. If the doctor doesn't know the techniques and doesn't know the.
But the surgeon is not only a technician, it's also a doctor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yes, and the patient.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
Conditions of the patient.
That's true. That's true.
Many
Yeah.
to learn.
But just what I was speaking only operation,
Yes,
technical operation. As long as the doctor take all the precautions, the guy that does the operation is just as technical, correct? As long as he has the specifics. It's like a technician or engineer. It does your routine.
Yes, but the technique is only one aspect of the work of the surgeon.
Yeah.
He's a doctor.
Sure.
He's doing with the patient.
Yeah, that's human relations. Yes, it's human relations.
There are many things to check, many things to involve in the process.
Sure. No, that is not replaceable by engineer. What I was speaking for the
Of course,
process.
maybe in the future, maybe the technical part will be done essentially by technicians.
Yeah, exactly.
Under the supervision of the
Yeah,
surgeon.
by doctors.
By doctors, yes.
Yeah.
And then it will be better for the patient because technicians maybe could be more clever and more efficient than the surgeons alone.
Yeah.
So you see that? Let's go to the patient. So the patient, you are here, and you remember when we do cystoscopy, you do
Different.
it by your hand.
Yes.
This is
automation.
Yeah, completely different. So you do it. You control it there. You see that? You can control it there, and this go to the patient. So take an example.
That is important, his face, because he's commanding from there.
Yeah.
He's looking in there.
So you see that why we make team training, because the surgeon does not see, we do that.
So that's the visual.
The vision that you see that.
That's you see the virtual. Yes.
No, not virtual. This real view. Your camera is.
Yes, you see that,
So
but
your camera put here to here, so you can see. Just take a little time. He's just organizing the camera, and so you see the camera, and you see from there you can see everything here. For example, if your patient is here, and so you can see out inside the patient.
understand.
There.
But the patient has to be here. It's not a virtual patient.
No, that's good.
It has to be here.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the. This is the key. That makes it. You see.
So you control everything. You control your camera. You control the two arms, just like your arms. So now, normally nurses doing this. Nurses doing this and put it in the patient.
Now,
The surgeon is there, just waiting for nurses or assistant. They're doing this. They put the camera inside, so you can see inside. and they put, the two hand arms inside so you can play with it.
So, how many arms do you have?
We have here we have 3 arms. So you can put the 3 arms and you can do it 2, and so you can twist to another arm. You see that? But this camera showing this. So you can see that.
The same thing you see there, he sees there.
See that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you put your hand in.
Okay, it's another one, yeah.
Yeah, so you put your arm inside the patient. Imagine that you are inside the patient. Inside the patient, you have, what you're going to operate. You put your hand in, and you put another hand in. So when everything is in the site of operation, and then it's okay, and then the surgeon start to work.
So this is done manually. Putting.
Yeah, you have to do it manually.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
You have to do it manually. Because you have to choose exactly where is your site. But now I see that some sequences, robot sequences, they can do it alone.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They can do that.
Yes, they can do it alone. For example, they injected the system injected, fluoroscopic, in the blood, and see where exactly in your tumor, for example, and the system record the tumor, and the system decided how to cut, how to do it.
So that's 100% automatic, not assisted anymore, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very interesting.
Yes. It reduces the time for recovery by a lot.
Yeah.
Because you have only little holes.
Yeah.
So you need the hole to blow up the belly, because they inject some gas, and it's far less aggressive.
Intrusive. Yeah, it's very interesting. So now he's doing that. So he's looking at the same picture.
Yeah. So you see that? He
Same picture he's looking at that. Okay.
Yeah. So imagine that you are in the patient and you start to work, and then with your hand there, you can move, only the instrument here.
So basically the same thing what I did there manually.
Yeah.
Is the
You just put your hand in and
and
you move, and they move like you
understand.
Okay,
Understand.
and you can take it. You can do everything. Just like your hands become small,
Exactly.
and you go to the
And more
patient with your
precise.
small hand.
And more precise.
Yeah, absolutely. C'est bon? Juste, oui, juste poser les 2 mains pour qu'ils puissent prendre 2 ou 3 trucs, et puis voilà.
Mais à côté de sécurité, pas sécurité, mais à côté de safety, non, sécurité, comment on peut être sûr qu'on ne fait pas de dommages si on est à l'intérieur? C'est quoi s'il y a manière, what is the way to make sure that we don't do any side damage?
The first thing that you have to measure is bleeding.
Bleeding, yes.
Bleeding.
Yeah.
If you have bleeding, it's that you're doing harm.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is now very well known to be very less invasive, but less bleeding.
Less bleeding.
Yeah, because you're doing, precisely you can do it.
So bleeding is the main factor.
Yeah, bleeding is the main factor. But sometimes you're right. Sometimes they have to convert because sometimes the complication is too high that they could not do in minor, with robots, and so they stop the robot. They open the patient and repair.
Okay, so that exists as a last
So
last option.
Have have to know exactly, the normal open surgery. Because sometimes you have to, they call it conversion.
Yeah, there's the last option.
Yeah. But now more and more people, the rate of conversion is now very, very few. I mean, less than 5%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very steep.
And now he's doing what he's doing now?
Yeah, he prepared so you can decide correctly, so you can do it, with security.
So basically, he knows everything here.
Yeah.
He knows all the type of robots. Et ça, c'était le plus grand en France à côté robotique, oui.
Plus grand, je sais pas. Mais ce genre de robot est utilisé maintenant partout dans les hôpitaux.
Oui, mais comme centre, il a mentionné, on est le premier en France à côté robotique, si je me souviens bien.
Oui, nombre de robots.
Un nombre de robots, ok.
Mais ce sont des appareils assez conventionnels.
Je comprends, ok. Oui. Il semble qu'il connaît tout, lui.
Oui, ici.
It's the same robot that you have in right now in most of the hospitals.
Yes.
It's the same.
Is it more sophisticated or not? The same.
It's the same. But now they have the last version. Everything is not like this. It's just like a spider.
Oh, a spider.
It's just like a spider. You have everything like this, and all the hand arms. It's just like the spider from here. Yeah.
Et c'est toujours la même compagnie qui les produit.
La même. On a maintenant les autres compagnies parce qu'on trouve que c'est trop cher. It's very expensive.
Oui,
It's not good for the patient because And now you have Medtronic is trying to do it. Johnson and Johnson, they're working with Google right now to produce a new devices like this. Japanese has one now. Korean has one, Chinese has one, and now it's becoming more and more popular. And so I'm saying that the next feature in the next 5 years is robot. Replace completely the oscilloscopy that you see, for the first for the beginning. So you see that your hand is there.
Yeah.
So you.
Yeah, I can try after. Let's see what he's doing. So what basically?
Bon, ça fait rien. Allez.
Okay.
The right hand is the left and the left hand is the
I switched.
Yeah.
It's normal or is it just a?
No, it's
Oh, ça dépend. So where should I?
You can put your two fingers.
Here, just the fingers like this. Okay, like this.
Yeah.
Oh, like a scissor.
Yeah. So and so you can see right here. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You see that? And so now you can use your hand is like normal. Okay. Yeah. You can open.
But I don't see any movement. I do not see any movement.
Try to open.
And here.
And keep your hand. Yeah. You see that? That's moving. Okay.
Yeah.
So now you put your hand down.
And how you go in front on there?
You go like normal.
Oh, like this. Okay. It stopped. It doesn't move anymore.
Yeah. You just like.
No. Okay.
Your hand like normal. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go back with your right hand. Your right hand is to the left now. You go back.
Yeah, it's confusing because the hands. Yeah, the hands are switched.
Yeah.
The hands are switched. I don't know what it is.
With your right hand.
Yeah, but it's difficult to get used to it.
Take your right hand. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you can take the toys here or whatever you want.
Oh.
Should I call the families first?
Yeah, it's confusing because the are switched. Yeah, you get now. You get used to it. It's perfect. Yeah, yeah,
You like it?
yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Just it was difficult because the
Yeah,
hands
yeah,
are switched.
the hand is still so well.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Some who made the tour.
Yeah. Very
We get
interesting.
back for the
Very interesting,
presentation.
and a huge potential to develop further and
Yeah,
further.
that's right. That's right.
Huge, never end. So you have a huge possibility ahead of you. I see huge possibility in development further.
Yeah, that's
And,
right.
and who's going to develop? It's you.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
trying now to make you know, R&D in many of we're not only for training. Here we're doing a lot of R&D.
R&D.
Yeah,
In terms of where R&D consists of.
Yeah, for example, I have now comment on dit un brevet.
En français, brevet.
Un brevet.
Patent.
Non, patent.
Yeah. Yeah.
J'ai développé un système qui permet d'aider la contracture de cœur. Quand vous avez un problème d'insuffisance cardiaque, votre cœur devient gros et ne contracte pas bien. Et moi, j'ai un système mini-invasif qui, je viens d'avoir le brevet. Donc, en fait, on n'ouvre plus le patient, on rentre par thoracotomie, small incision. On va rentrer, le device, il est comme ma main, il se déploie comme ça autour du cœur. Le cœur est gros comme ça, on ramène le cœur qui devient plus petit, on va l'aider à battre.
Ça a été présenté à l'académie, ça.
Oui.
C'est avec
Oui, en fait, voilà, c'est nous qui développons, on collabore avec l'IGL sur une membrane de protection. Voilà.
Une vraie collaboration scientifique.
Membrane de protection.
Mais le membrane reste là.
Oui, le système reste là.
Reste là.
Toujours. Parce que si vous voulez, le problème avec ces patients-là, actuellement, il y a 23 millions de patients comme ça et on n'a pas de solution. C'est-à-dire la seule solution actuelle, c'est la transplantation cardiaque.
Ou le cœur artificiel.
Mais c'est aussi une transplantation cardiaque. C'est une transplantation. Soit un cœur vrai, soit un cœur artificiel. Mais le problème, c'est qu'on estime que les patients qui bénéficient de ça sont des patients en dessous de 70 ans. Mais les patients en dessous de 70 ans ne représentent que 30% de l'ensemble des patients avec un infarctus, avec un insuffisant. Donc, il y a beaucoup de patients qui vont mourir pour ça, vraiment. Et nous, le système il est intéressant par rapport à un cœur artificiel. Si vous voulez un cœur artificiel, il faut faire ouvrir le patient. Il faut mettre le cœur artificiel dedans, il faut remettre tout ça. Pour un patient qui est déjà très malade, la survie n'est pas bonne. Voilà. Et nous, notre système, il est conservatif. On garde le cœur du patient. C'est une assistance. On garde le cœur du patient et on fait battre. Donc, déjà, premièrement, il n'y a pas de contact entre le sang avec le device.
C'est la membrane, c'est une membrane.
C'est pas la membrane. La membrane, c'est tout de suite un système de protection, quoi.
Oui,
pour que les doigts ne frottent pas sur le tissu. C'est
le contact avec le cœur lui-même.
Oui, mais c'est quoi, quoi le matériel? C'est quoi le matériel?
Le matériel, c'est comme ma main. C'est un système qui ressemble beaucoup à ma main.
Oui.
Comme ça.
Mais ça,
c'est du téflon.
Oui.
On peut le faire avec du matériau biocompatible et imprimable. On imprime.
OK.
Et
donc, c'est un inorganique.
C'est inorganique.
Okay.
Ensuite, entre le cœur et ça, et mon doigt, on met une petite membrane de protection pour que ça ne frotte pas. Et puis
mais qui fait que ça bouge?
C'est une énergie, c'est une machine.
D'où vient c'est une machine à l'intérieur? Okay.
Une machine qui est à l'intérieur.
Okay.
L'intérieur avec notre système, c'est qu'il n'y a pas de fil à l'extérieur comme le cœur artificiel.
Il fonctionne sur batterie?
Oui, il fonctionne sur batterie et la batterie, elle a la taille de mon smartphone. Donc, en fait, on peut même implanter à l'intérieur.
Et on peut la changer.
Et puis, on le charge par induction. Voilà.
Wow. Ça, vous vient de recevoir, oui.
Est-ce que vous voulez un café?
Ah, peut-être.
Moi, oui, oui.
Dans pas longtemps,
Mhm.
on a enregistré la communication du collaborateur
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
de
À
Nguyen
l'académie.
à l'académie, c'était en juin.
Mhm,
Dans pas
mhm.
longtemps, on devrait la voir sur YouTube.
Mhm, mhm. Donc, c'est récent, parce qu'elle a dit, il vient de
Oui, c'est très
recevoir.
récent.
Mais quand il fait le patent, mais le brevet, lui, c'est juste un brevet français.
Ah, ça, je sais
Ah
pas.
non, c'est un brevet international.
Parce que
Évidemment.
même ça,
Le principal débouché est probablement américain,
Ah.
pas français.
Mais le chinois, là.
Bah, disons, Tran, il a beaucoup de collaborations avec l'Institut Jean Lamour que tu as.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Et ce soir, je te
Les
présenterai.
matériels.
Oui, les matériaux. Ce soir,
biomatériaux.
Oui,
je
c'est
te
ça.
présenterai l'équipe qui travaille avec lui.
Oui, mais c'est ça que je trouve ça très, très intéressant, moi. Parce que les matériaux sont.
C'est la collaboration
C'est
interdisciplinaire.
ça, c'est ça.
C'est
Mais
ça.
c'est ça les CIPS. On essaie de faire ça là,
Mais
depuis longtemps.
C'est exactement dans ce champ-là.
Exactement, c'est pour ça que c'est très intéressant pour moi.
Dans
Très
ce genre de
intéressant.
choses, il faut au moins 3 composants. Le médecin
Mhm,
qui analyse le besoin et qui dit
Mhm.
je veux ça.
mhm,
Le gars des matériaux qui trouve les matériaux qu'il faut.
mhm,
Et il faut un électronicien ou un informaticien.
mhm.
Parce que sinon, tu fais rajouter
dans l'avenir le patient.
Le
C'est
patient.
important d'avoir l'avis des patients. sur
C'est
ces
ça, c'est
choses-là.
sûr. C'est
Comme ça,
pas,
c'est nécessaire en médecine.
oui, oui, oui. C'est pas comme un robot, comme un mannequin.
Oui.
Ouais, c'est ça. Ouais.
Si tu dois faire une interview de.
Oui, on va le faire, ouais.
Parce que là, il faut qu'on commence à être en retard.
Prendre un café.
C'est ça. On va le faire. Donc, je pense qu'il veut nous faire un
Avec un
présentation.
PowerPoint.
Il a
Est-ce
dit
que le
20 minutes,
Je pense que 20 minutes, ça devrait être possible.
mais
Le
n'a pas.
PowerPoint peut servir d'interview. Parce qu'il faudrait qu'on parte de.
Parce que là, vous avez beaucoup de documents, on a déjà pas mal de choses. Il a
Je
beaucoup parlé, il a beaucoup
sais.
présenté. On va lui demander.
Non, mais c'est très intéressant. Le problème, c'est le temps. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Pas de présentation, parce qu'il va.
Ouais.
Je pense qu'on peut.
Moi, je serais très intéressé de voir le représentant en notre temps. On a un échéancier. On ne peut pas changer.
Parce qu'on peut difficilement être en retard.
Oui, on est déjà.
Non, mais l'interview qu'on va faire tout à l'heure, c'est un des vice-présidents de la métropole.
Oui, le développement culturel. Oui. Ok. Je sais pas. Et l'entrevue, ça va être pas ici. Ça va être dans le musée de l'aquarium.
Oui, il faut qu'on bouge.
Oui. Et c'est loin l'aquarium?
On ira se garer où on s'est garé hier.
Okay. Mais
On
on
peut
peut.
la cérémonie de la médaille, et c'est à 5 minutes.
Ah, ok.
On peut ne pas faire la
Oh, non, mais ça,
10 minutes.
c'est un grand dilemme, là, où moi, je veux de le voir, la présentation.
D'accord.
Mais le problème.
10 minutes, très rapide.
Ok.
Mais on a déjà vu.
Est-ce qu'on peut faire 10 minutes?
C'est bon?
Est-ce qu'on peut supporter 10 minutes?
Ça doit aller. Si, oui, enfin bon. À quelle heure faut être au MAN? Il faut être au MAN à 13h.
Parce qu'il faut faire l'entrevue avec vous, là.
Oui, mais là, il ne faut pas une demi-heure pour aller au MAN.
Non, parce qu'on a une entrevue avec lui.
On peut faire l'interview là, tout de suite.
Non, mais oui, mais après la présentation, avant.
Bah, c'est comme vous voulez.
L'interview, ça peut être pendant la présentation.
Non, c'est différent. Le style est différent.
Non, on va faire la présentation, vous verrez. On a déjà vu tout ça, donc la présentation,
Oui.
à mon avis, c'est pas d'intérêt.
Et pour l'interview, vous pensez combien de temps?
20 minutes.
Ok, on peut faire l'interview.
15 minutes.
Il vaut mieux faire l'interview.
C'est ça, là, c'est ça que je dis. Si on a le temps, on peut le faire. Moi, je suis très curieux de le voir. Vous avez un PowerPoint, quelque chose pour nous envoyer?
En fait, c'est très simple. En fait, le PowerPoint vous présente tout simplement les activités de l'école.
Mais pour l'interview, il faut faire les caméras. We finished it? It's 1 hour?
He extended it.
Extended, okay.
Do you want me to stop?
I think now the visit stopped, so I can say something or to say. And
Well,
then we
we are
can
ending our visit here
15
at
minutes. Oui, mais 15
l'école de
minutes, c'est pas assez.
chirurgie,
PowerPoint.
and we're going to have
Oui,
some
c'est
words
soumis
with
comme ça
Dr.
parce qu'il
Florian
faut
Kongoli.
mettre les caméras ici, c'est pas
Let's see about his
vite vite là.
impressions.
Non.
Rick, help me out.
On a deux chaises, probablement on va faire ici. On met deux chaises ici.
Positionner les chaises
Ouais,
là,
c'est ça.
ici.
Ouais, ouais.
Rick, let's have
Donc
some
on n'a
words
pas plus,
with
on peut
Dr.
arrêter.
Florian Kongoli.
We can stop now. But it was a very interesting visit where all disciplines of science are gathered together. Medicine is not anymore an isolated subject. It is part of all fields of science. It involves robotics, it involves electronics, it involves programming, it involves patient health, involves psychology, involves taking care for the patient, but also materials, big part in new medicine. This is the this is one of the conclusions that we can enforce here, because we have been always that all fields of science are together. You cannot artificially separate. And this is another example where all fields of science, they come together. They come together in such a way that they come together in such a way. This is very good. So this is another interactive thing. So they come together in such a way that it enforces our idea that all fields of science, they have to cooperate. They have to cooperate, and that is the future. So it was a very, very interesting visit, which enforces our idea. And we're going to stop for some moment to have another visit today. It will be another very interesting visit coming in today. We have many live transmissions. See you.
That's it, and we are ending our transmission here from l'École de Chirurgie in Nancy, Lorraine, and we had very pleasant. We have a small delay here. Well, and that's it. Then we are going to meet again in less than an hour at the aquarium, and we are going to be broadcasting again from there. Okay. It's a pleasure having you here. This is broadcasting from 3 continents. We are in South America, in Rio de Janeiro, and from our offices in Montreal, in Canada. We have also our crew there, and here from Nancy, France. It's a pleasure having you guys with us, and see you shortly.